from Casa de Campo in the Dominican Republic is with me tonight to talk a bit about that fabulous resort. I have been looking through all the pictures as I've been getting ready for this presentation, and I'm ready to get on a plane and go tomorrow pretty much. It looks
And we're ready to
fabulous.
have you there too.
Well, thank you. Thank you. So, Rich has been in the hospitality industry for 35 years. He's been mostly on the hotel side and mostly in the Caribbean, correct?
Correct? Correct.
Okay. Okay. And you're based in Florida,
I am
but
based in Florida. Been
yeah.
with Casa de Campo for the last 3 years, and
Right.
has been a revelation. That this hotel is one of the most unique properties I've ever experienced in my 35 years. Yeah.
Well, that's saying a lot for sure. I mean, if you because I'm sure you've seen a lot in those 35
And a
years,
lot
and
of great hotels too. Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. And interesting. I want to I'm going to play a video for everybody here in just a second, a little trailer about the property, but um, a little about the history of the hotel. It was built in the early 70s. Is that correct?
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
It was
And go
part
ahead.
of Gulf and Western at the time. And Gulf and
Okay.
Western opened the property, and then they sold to the current owners now, who have had the resort for quite a while now.
Okay. Great. Wonderful. Well, I'm sure it's kind of gone through a few changes over the years too, and we can touch on that later because times have certainly changed since the 70s, and you have to stay relevant and current and everything else. So, I'm sure there's been a lot going on.
It has only gotten better over the years, Robin.
Good. Yeah.
Absolutely correct. Casa de Campo over the last 5 years has really had to reinvent themselves because, as a destination, the Dominican Republic, the big area that became the hotspot of the Dominican Republic was
Mhm.
Punta Cana.
Yeah.
Punta Cana started building up, and Casa de Campo, which was really the only game in town before Punta Cana started building up. They just kind of got lost in the shuffle
Right.
of all of that. But
Right.
they've always maintained that very high end, that very high end kind of clientele that comes in with private jets. So it is some of the celebrities that come there. It's the who's who at Casa de
Well, that's fun. Okay, well, on that note, let me play this video. I'm going to have to share my screen to do this, though, so everybody bear with me because sometimes this doesn't go quite as smoothly as I'd like, but I'm getting better at it. So hang on just a sec. All right, so I am going to share this, share, and I'm going to go up here. There we go. Can you see it okay?
I don't see it, but hopefully they see it.
Yeah. Well, now of course it's buffering. Well, just hang on a second here. Let's see. Our internet is a little bit slow here tonight, everybody. So bear with us. If it won't play, we'll back up for another option. Let's see. Hopefully it'll go. Well, darn. Yeah. Okay. Let me stop the share for just a sec here. All
If
right.
you want me to chat a little bit, I can while you're.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm gonna try the map. I'm sorry that wouldn't work. We might try it again, but I think that one thing that happens in the evenings is the internet does get a little more clogged up than it does during the
Right.
day. So, but let me try to share this map because we were just talking about the locations and let's where Punta Cana is and the resort. So hang on, do this again, and this time we'll go here. Okay. So, can you see that okay?
I don't see it.
You don't see it. Oh, all right. Okay. Well, my sharing stuff might just not be going on well tonight. Okay. So, Plan B for maybe people can see it in that's
No,
sometimes
don't. Yeah,
so all right. Well,
technology is good sometimes, and sometimes it's not your friend.
yeah,
So,
yeah, it works when it works. So,
uh,
okay, well, so I'm gonna do my best to just say to everybody if they, know what the island looks like, and if we're looking straight at it, Punta Cana would be on the east side, and Casa de Campo is actually on the south side, correct?
southeast side, right?
Southeast, right. Okay. And so if somebody were flying in on a commercial plane, they would come into Punta Cana and then
They
drive to
would,
the resort?
and that's the great thing, because where Casa de Campo is in that southeast part of the island, you're 40 minutes door to door from Punta Cana Airport to Casa de Campo,
Right.
and you're only 50 minutes from Santo Domingo
Okay.
Airport. And clients that fly into Santo Domingo can usually save about $100 to $150 per person on their airfare flying into Santo Domingo. And
Oh,
the
wow.
transfers are about the same,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's a great option for people. It's less of a problem, where Punta Cana has, many flights coming in from all over the place, and tourists coming in. The airport can get clogged up like the internet
Right.
sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
And in Santo Domingo, you don't have a lot of that problem there.
Okay.
So
That makes sense.
we're blessed to
Yeah,
have that location there
right.
that we can drive from both major airports.
Right. And if you're blessed enough to be able to fly in on your own plane, there is an airfield right there too.
That is correct. We have La Romana International Airport, which is actually owned by Casa de Campo, and a very
Okay.
unique about. And I wish I had a picture that I could show you, but very unique. They actually moved the airport right outside the gates of Casa de Campo a
Oh,
few years ago. But prior to that, many years ago, they had the airport runway right on the Teeth of the Dog golf course. So
wow.
golfers would actually have to wait while an American Airlines 727 was about to take off,
Oh, wow.
right, and flew right off the runway into the ocean, out into the ocean, and all. It was just so unique. And I
Oh,
have a
wow.
picture of that
Wow.
from on my desk
Yeah.
that I would have loved to have, makes it very unique. And again, it is but for us, we get a lot of flights outside of the US right now. It's been a challenge getting commercial flights from the US, but
Mhm.
we get them from Canada, we get them from Europe, from South America. It's just the US, they're focusing on Punta Cana,
Okay.
so
Okay. Okay. Well,
it's
that
been a
makes sense.
great, but it's a great for private jets, as you said.
Okay. Good. Good. Okay. Well, I'm going to show a few pictures here and we can talk about, we've been talking about the resort, but I haven't,
Oh, look at that
I
worked.
know that totally works for me. Um, yeah. So, I mean, this is just beautiful, obviously.
And picture of our main pool area located in the main area of the resort. Remember, one of the great things about Casa de Campo is we're located on 7,000 acres, and the
Yes.
resort of only 247 rooms
Hmm.
is located on one part of that area. This is where this pool is located, but everyone gets a golf cart to get around the resort to
Nice.
enjoy all the facilities at the
Nice.
property, which is something very unique.
Oh, that sounds, yeah, that you need that to get around for sure. Yeah, especially you got 7,000 acres. I hope that these are big enough that people can see them okay, because I love this picture with the yachts in the background and they're getting ready for dinner. And so everything I noticed about all the restaurants, it looked like there's so much open air. So right now, obviously, with, we want to be outdoors as much as we can, so it looks perfect for that.
Well, and almost every restaurant at the property has an open air component. As a matter of fact, there's less indoor dining than outdoor dining at Casa de Campo.
Nice. Yeah, nice. Oh, everything's a little slow here. Sorry, but this was another picture. Yeah, there you go. So, I mean, this is
That
right.
is of our Manitas Beach restaurant right on the beach.
Hmm.
We invested $5 million in redoing that whole beach club and kind of turned it into a Nikki Beach type of concept there.
Okay. Okay.
And very unique. What they built a whole pool area and everything with that. And what happened was they were getting a lot of families going into that pool area.
Right.
So what they did is they built a family pool.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I
They
saw that.
families, and now that Manitas Beach Club is adults only there.
Uh,
So
yeah. And that's a wonderful thing. It seems like you've got a great balance between, you can be someplace, with your family and enjoy your family, but if you aren't there for that vibe, there's obviously plenty of space.
uh,
Um, and there's different pools in different areas and so forth.
uh, and that's what's so unique about the property. Everything
Yeah,
has to offer. Nowadays we keep hearing over and over again, Robin, that people are not looking to just go away and sit on the beach. They're looking
right.
for experiences, and
Yeah.
and that is exactly what Casa de Campo offers.
Yeah, yeah, it sounds that way. Somebody that helps me a little bit with my work here, my virtual assistant, she told me when I put this up about talking to you about Casa de Combo, she said, "Oh," she said, "we went there as a family." She said it was one of the best vacations we ever had, and so I was like, "Oh, that's good
Yeah,
feedback."
and I've got to tell you, Robin, that is the response of almost every client, of every agent, every travel agent that comes down that has
Hmm.
never seen the property, has heard about it. They just come back in awe, and it's like, I had no idea. I had no idea.
Yeah,
And this picture is a perfect example of that.
right.
Altos de Chavon, there is nothing like this in the Caribbean. It's reminiscent of a 16th century Mediterranean village. That's a Catholic church right there. Uh,
Uh-huh.
they have a 5,000 seat amphitheater that they hold concerts at. It was in, I believe, that early 80s that Frank Sinatra actually entertained at the amphitheater at Casa de Campo, called
Oh, wow.
the Hemispheres. And if someone wants to, one of your the people who are listening in want to Google or go into YouTube and say concert of the Hemispheres, that was done at the Casa de Campo amphitheater.
I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna try to find it and put it in a link after this conversation here. So, because that sounds really cool. Okay, great. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the golf courses because and I apologize ahead of time because my pictures may not all be in order. We may jump back and forth between beach
No,
and
don't
golf and
worry,
everything,
don't worry.
but yeah, so the teeth of the dog obviously is, famous, and that is what
Correct.
people, when they think of Casa de Campo, they certainly think of that. But there are two other courses. Are all three of them Pete Dye courses? Is that
They
right?
all
Or
are Pete Dye
okay,
courses. Now, of course, Teeth of the Dog, as you mentioned, is the bucket list course. If,
yeah,
if you're a golfer, Robin, if any of your clients are golfers, there is no Casa, Casa de Campo and Teeth of the Dog should always be on that list of
on that list.
areas.
Yeah,
They're ranked
yeah,
number
exactly.
one in the Caribbean, number 27 in the world.
Oh
The
wow.
Teeth of the Dog. And then the Die For course, which is 27 holes up in the Altos de Chavon area, is a magnificent course. As a matter of fact, people that play that course and Teeth of the Dog, a lot of people love the Die For course
Uh-huh.
than the Teeth of the Dog because
Yeah.
Teeth of the Dog is spectacular because you have 7 holes that go right along the ocean there.
Wow.
And if
Yeah,
you're
I'd
not a
be
good
I'd be
golfer,
in
you
the
can
water, water, water.
exactly. And if you're not a good golfer, you can end up losing a lot of balls
Yeah.
in the ocean there. But it is just spectacular. And then our links courses are what I call a
Okay.
traditional, more traditional resort course, but always
Hmm.
by Pete Dye.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Well, I'm going to tell you real quick. I'm going to go off on a little tangent here and tell you a little story. So, I had always wanted to learn to play golf, and I never did until I was in my early 30s. And the reason I did was because I worked for some people who came to the United States every year from Japan on a big golf trip, and they decided they were going to go play Pebble Beach. And I was like, I think I'll learn to play golf because I want to play at Pebble Beach too. So that's how that's how little I knew about learning to play golf.
And you're
But I
talking
did.
about Pebble Beach too now.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of water. That's what made me think of it. A lot of
Yeah,
water. So anyway, but yeah, well, looking at this golf course almost makes me want to pick up the clubs again, I'll tell you.
I
I
think you should.
Yeah, look at, I mean, this coastline is just looks absolutely magnificent. Really beautiful. Absolutely. I can't imagine.
And then that's
Oh,
our, we do a little every Friday. We host a night golf, and at the driving range where people get to shoot their balls with balls that glow, and it's just a lot of fun for the family and for regular golfers as well.
I bet.
Everybody seems to participate in that.
Yeah, that looks like a probably want to, have a little happy hour and then go play night
Yeah,
golf and have a few laughs, right?
and for groups of people, it is a great thing. One of
Yeah,
those bonding moments with
right.
groups.
Yeah, and like you said, it would be a fun thing for a family to do too. So, okay, so we are on to the marina now,
Yeah,
which is a big deal. I remember you telling me about that a couple months ago when we had our first phone call together. Yeah, so tell us about, we have lots of friends who love to fish, and I know a few that have, I guess they're not boats. You don't call them boats, yachts that are big
they're
enough to
yachts.
come. Yes,
They
there
are
are yachts
yachts.
that could come there and fish. So tell us a little bit about the marina and why that's so
Well,
special.
and here the great thing, number one, it's the largest marina in the Caribbean right now,
Okay.
and they have a wide variety of ships, but they can accommodate yachts up to 250 feet. That's the largest yacht that they
Wow.
can do, and it's absolutely spectacular. And if you like just people watching and yacht watching or even boat watching. Uh,
Yeah.
you just sit in the middle of the marina right here and you can watch all the activity that goes on. But what's so great about it is, aside from the marina, they have a shopping center, they have a wide variety of restaurants, they even have a movie theater when the movie theaters open up again.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Theater. They have a movie theater inside the marina as well, in the marina area there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
Oh
one of the
gosh.
hot spots for Casa de Campo. And
Oh,
quite honestly, a big important um, takeaway from this is that, again, if you like fishing, if you just like going out in a boat, you can do all of that right from the resort.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
literally, Robin, do something different every day at to the Campo and never leave the resort.
Yeah, I noticed that from looking through all these pictures, and of course you've got a spa, which, who doesn't love
Uh,
a good spa
what
day?
what what luxury hotel would be without a spa, right?
That's exactly right. But
It is.
tell us a little bit about the spa as far as where it's located and so
Well,
forth. And
our spa is located in the main, what we call the main hotel area of the resort. It is not a very large spa. It's a very intimate spa. They have a yoga area right outside the spa area. It kind of looks like a labyrinth, a bunch of circles. Very unique. But one of the things that I have to say about the spa, and I again, there are some very state of the art spas out there, and someday Casa de Campo will be upgrading their spa and
mhm,
build a larger spa. But for now, I can only tell you that, again, people that get treatments at Casa de Campo, they turn around and they say it was the best spa treatment they've ever had.
Oh, that's great. That's
Yet
great.
to
Yeah.
find one person who hasn't said that. And
Yeah.
again, right in the right in the main pool area
Right.
there.
Right there. Yeah.
And
So
here's
this,
another unique thing, you
yeah, I
know.
was gonna say, this is right up my alley. I love to shoot. I mean, I
Oh,
would be
do
out
you?
there. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
no, then you have to come down.
I would be right
Out
there doing that.
shooting,
Hmm.
and the great thing is on our all-inclusive, we're an EP hotel, meaning we're room only. You buy the hotel room and everything is a
Right.
la. But we do offer an all-inclusive option, and one of the all-inclusive options includes a round of shooting at our shooting center. It's 250 acres
Yeah.
of, of different stations throughout
Yeah.
the property, and it is spectacular. For those that are into shooting, it is again, and I say you'll hear me say this over and over again, the best in the Caribbean,
Yeah.
are none. And our
Yeah.
owners, we have one owner is a golfer, one of the owner family members is a golfer, another one is a shooter, another
Yeah.
is a yachtsman. So
Right.
they're covered all the bases there. But
Well,
great stuff.
obviously somebody is a tennis player then too,
Yeah,
right?
somebody is a tennis player. 13 hard true tennis courts that are some of the best 10 that are lit for night play. It is really a unique. They are hard true tennis courts, and for those who don't know, it's kind of a mixture of
Hmm.
and grass, and the ball travels very well on
Yep.
it. And it just gives you another option of a different activity to do while you're there. And
Yeah.
just wanted to mention, I don't know if we're going to see a slide of Alto Stage Javon, but in Alto Stage Javon, aside from the church, the Catholic church that's there,
Hmm.
amphitheater, they have a hotel, an art school up there as well. They
Oh,
have a
nice.
museum up in Alto State Chabon. They have dining, shopping. So you can get the whole history of the Dominican Republic in the museum in
Oh,
Alto
wow.
Chabon. It happens to
Yeah.
be one of the top tourist attractions in the Dominican Republic.
Oh, interesting. Very,
Yeah, yeah.
very
It
interesting. Yeah.
surprised me too when I
Yeah.
heard that.
Yeah, no, that's great. Well, I have to admit that I have traded in my golf clubs for a tennis racket lately. So I'm kind of in the back of my mind thinking, wonder if I could get my girls together and we could have a nice girls trip to beach, spa,
We would love it.
pool, shoot, play tennis. I'm all in. Yeah.
I I am telling you, there is nothing like that. And if they want to do a little horseback riding, we've got that too. We've got an equestrian center and we have polo
I
fields.
know. Yeah, that's just
If you're into the polo, we hold tournaments. We hold
mhm.
world tournaments at Casa de Campo, where you can literally pull your golf cart up to the field and watch the action
Yeah.
from your golf cart.
Ugh,
Again, one of the unique things that you can do at Casa de Campo, where you're not going to have this
yes.
anywhere,
Yeah.
with over 200 horses in our equestrian center,
Mhm. Yep, and then there you can
including
have just a ride and, no, you don't have
exactly.
to play polo. You can watch the polo and you can have the nice,
Watch the
calm
polo and
ride.
go horseback riding. And as a matter of fact, in our all inclusive program, when you book that, we include unlimited horseback riding. So if they want to
Oh, okay.
ride every day, they can horseback ride every day.
Yeah, and you can go
And,
kayaking.
and this is a very unique thing. Kayaking up the Chavon River. It is fabulous. The scenery, and you can see up. I mean, the picture's a little small, but you can see the Alto de Chavon up in the mountain at the top
Mhm.
there, and
Okay, yeah,
it's just
up over there, yeah.
a,
Mhm.
it's just a beautiful, beautiful area to
Mm,
relax and enjoy.
mm. Yeah, it looks wonderful, and then, let's see what we got. Oh, so this is one of the villas, correct?
This is one of the villas. This is again. I think when we talk about Casa de Campo, one of the things that differentiates them from everything, we have 247 rooms and suites at
Hmm.
Casa de Campo. But the whole area, the 7,000 acres, you have over 2,000 homes in Casa de Campo. We
Okay.
have to offer 50 villas within that community,
I
and this
see.
is to be one of them. It is spectacular. You know, the whole landscape is the pool area, but you have celebrities that stay in these villas, from 3 bedroom to 10 bedroom villas.
Wow.
Believe it or not, this isn't even a 10 bedroom villa. This is
Well,
an eight
it's
bedroom.
it's the well,
This is Villa
eight, eight,
Mar.
10, whatever.
Yeah, yeah. This is Villa Mar de Palma, which is a beautiful villa right on the ocean. And one of the great things is, just recently, if anyone is familiar with Taron Egerton, who played
Yeah.
Elton
I,
John
hmm.
in Rocket Man, he stayed in this villa. And if you go on his Facebook, or you're friend with him,
Yeah.
he's got photos of Casa de Campo that were spectacular.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll have to. I saw him
And
in
it's,
the Kingsman. He was in that Kingsman
yeah,
movie too. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
very good actor too. I
Yeah.
enjoy him. But it's not uncommon that, you have who's who
Yeah.
in Casa de Campo.
Yeah.
I made a mistake when I joined the company. I said, "Oh God, wouldn't it be great? Everybody's got their golf carts. Wouldn't it be great to have it like a map of the stars, like in Hollywood?" And they looked at me, and I thought I was going to get fired right on the spot, because the last thing they want are people. But that's the nice thing about it. It's so low key.
Yeah.
Everyone got their space, but you'll run into celebrities all the time at any
Hmm.
restaurants, because in addition to our 8 restaurants, there are an additional 7 restaurants that are privately run inside the gates
Oh.
of Casa
Oh,
de Campo.
wow.
So
Okay, I didn't
really,
know
you'd
that.
have
Yeah.
almost, yeah, you have 15 restaurants to enjoy.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Because I'd counted 8 restaurants, 1 bar, 1 nightclub, 3 golf courses. I was counting up the all the things, and I didn't know that. So that's
Yeah,
interesting. That's great.
seven,
Yeah.
seven. There are 4 restaurants in the in the marina, aside from
Uh-huh.
our 3 restaurants in the marina. And as a matter of
Right.
fact, Pitbull, the entertainer Pitbull,
Yep.
actually owns one of the restaurants that is located right next door to ours.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Well,
then you
it's
have
a hot.
another 3 independent restaurants up in Alto State Chavon as well.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Well, plenty of opportunities to have all kinds
oh
of good
yeah,
food. And then you've got
uh, the
for
beach.
me, for me, the beach is just like my happy place, no matter what. I see these turquoise blue waters, this beautiful big beach, and I just am like, oh, makes me happy.
And I've got to say one thing about our beach. Our beach is not the largest beach in the
Hmm.
world. And we're only 247 rooms. Yes, we have a community of 2,000 homes, but only 500 of those people actually live full time
Right.
inside Campo. Everyone else, it's, an investment property or whatever. So when they come to Casa de Campo, this is the only private beach in the Dominican Republic. All beaches are public.
Oh, wow.
It's the only private beach in the Dominican
Nice.
Republic. So
Nice.
that's a carry. So you don't worry about vendors coming on the beach and
Okay.
harassing you while you're trying to sit and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, because it's all so private. That's wonderful. And this is just this view here. Just you've got your little
Yeah.
cabanas or your chairs, or you can. So how long is the beach? I mean, as far as like.
I, the beach is probably I venture to say it's about a football field's
Okay.
length,
Yeah.
100 to 150 yards
Right.
of beach, maybe more, but
Mm-hmm.
it narrows down. But for those, we also have boat service to Catalina Island, which is an island 10-minute
Right.
boat ride from
Yeah.
Casa de Campo that people
Mhm.
also take advantage of and enjoy.
Yeah. I saw that. I saw that as well. So yeah, that would be a nice little day trip, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and
You,
then here's just a picture of the marina at night, which I just thought was beautiful. And I think we're getting near the end there, but this is just one of the
yeah, and
restaurants lit up at night. And
that's our newest restaurant called Chilangos. It
okay.
is our Mexican. It serves Mexican street food, tacos, burritos, all of the typical Mexican street food. Right,
Mm, you're making
Chilangos,
me
a
hungry.
very popular restaurant at the
Yeah.
hotel.
Oh, it sounds great. Sounds great. So, okay, last like topic on my list here is that in addition to everything else that we've talked about, you all have facilities for weddings, for meetings, conferences. I mean, so you can go have a
Correct.
whole lot of fun if you have to have a meeting, or you could have a destination wedding or family reunion or whatever. It seems like.
Well, and you're so right, Robin. And I will tell you, unfortunately, with all of this uh, COVID-19 stuff and everything that's going on, the meetings and incentive market has kind of dried up right
Yeah.
now, and
Yeah.
it's very hard. But two markets have not dried up, which are very important to us, is the golf group market, and of course, with this picture here, the weddings market.
Yeah.
We've been blessed to be able to relocate a lot of the weddings from 2020 into 2021. But this is a picture of the amphitheater
Yeah.
and the steps going down. And what they do is one of the venues is the bride and groom come down from the top of the amphitheater to the stage, which is set up for their reception.
Oh,
And it is absolutely, again, spectacular. If you're looking for those most exclusive, not just wedding venues, but group and incentive venues, there are endless possibilities over the 7,000 acres that we have.
right. Right,
That
right.
would make it a one of a kind experience for them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, it really sounds spectacular and very special. Something else that's very special and I think very unique is that the Dominican government is, until I think it's December 31st of this year, actually providing insurance policy for travelers if they were to come and get COVID while they're there, they are covered for that while they're there through that
Correct.
insurance policy. Is that right?
Correct. That includes them having to stay in a hotel room while they're in quarantine. That includes if you have to change, of course, your airfare, hospitalization, anything. But I've got to make a very important point about this, and this is fabulous. To me, what the Dominican Republic has done, to me, is groundbreaking initiative. I don't think there's any government that has ever, especially a Caribbean island, that's ever turned around and say, "Hey, come and we'll make sure you're protected." Every
Yeah.
hotel that's opened in the Dominican Republic has to have certain rooms set aside for
Right.
quarantine in case. We've been open since July 1st and
Right.
not had to quarantine, knock on wood,
Yeah.
to quarantine one person while they've been at the property.
That's
And
great. Good
you know,
news.
the government looks at Casa de Campo as a leader in terms of the protocols and following the protocols of social distancing, wearing masks,
Hmm.
should protecting not only our guests, but our employees, and of course the community
Yeah.
inside Casa de Campo as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it sounds fabulous. You all are doing a wonderful job, and I have so enjoyed talking to you. I do want to have one final thing to tell our audience, whoever they may be out there, about um, virtuoso amenities. So the fact that Casa de Campo is a virtuoso resort is a big
Correct.
deal because anybody that comes to stay and books through a virtuoso advisor, such as myself, is it gets all these extras involved. So why
That's
don't you
right.
tell everybody what the
That's
extras
right.
are before we sign
And
off?
I've got to say, we don't do that with everyone. So if they book through Robin Klein, who is a virtuoso member, all the virtuoso members, as part of that, the amenities include a $200 spa credit, room upgrade, breakfast daily is included. So if you're not on the all inclusive, it's a great value. If you're on the all inclusive, you kind of lose that extra amenity.
Yeah, but it probably balances out.
Yeah. Plus, there's early check-in and late checkout, subject to availability. And,
Right.
you only get that when you book through Robin Klein and Virtuoso, because she's a Virtuoso member. So,
Right. Right.
and we thank you for that. We thank
Oh
you
gosh, yeah.
for
No,
it.
it's an important thing. And this has been so great, Rich. Thank you. Thank you for being here tonight and taking some time out of your evening for us. I
Oh, my
appreciate it very
pleasure.
much. And I can't wait to get there myself. But hopefully before I can get there, I'll have some clients to send your way. So
Well,
we'll see.
and we hope you can, but we want to see you and your group of tennis players down there.
Yes. Yes.
I
Yeah.
got I got I've
I'm
got
gonna
our
work on
tennis
that one.
pro. I got our tennis pro all excited about it.
Okay. Good. No, that's great. That's great. Okay. All right. Well, I am going to sign off now. And
Thank
again,
you.
thank you. And we'll be talking soon, I hope. All
Thanks,
right.
Robin.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Bye,
Uh-huh.
everyone.